first thing that comes to my mind when I hear the word armed forces is I think of the men and women who serve in the Army, Navy, Air Force, the Royal Marines, and also not forget their families. And of course you've got young soldiers, airmen, sailors, marines serving today, and you've got a lot of veterans going right back to the Second World War. So it's a large family that makes up the wider family of the armed forces.
The armed forces have always had a presence in Norfolk, from the first air raids in World War I to preparations for a land invasion in World War II. Norfolk has always played a significant part in the ongoing conflicts. Today, Norfolk is home to more than 8,000 armed forces personnel, a large proportion of veterans, over 1,900 12 to 18-year-old cadets, and many reservists. The region is also home to many armed forces charities that provide help and support to serving and ex-serving personnel and their families. First, the Queen's Dragoon Guards are based here in Norfolk and have taken part in a variety of tasks and operations. They have also been part of relief operations and successfully integrated with the local communities.
You've probably seen the news the last couple of months, some of the floods and things that guys have been involved with.
As the medical officer to a light cavalry regiment, my role is to ensure that the soldiers are fit to be deployed and to look after those who are ill and injured, and to ensure that they recover in the fastest possible timescale.
What part do you play in securing the welfare of the nation?
Well, I think that the army is far more than just a combat force. You may see a lot in the media that we're out and about sort of fighting wars, but actually we're a really important resource for the government of this country to have here. You know, we're heavily involved in relief efforts. I'm from North Dorset, and the Somerset floods quite heavily affected the area I used to live in. And you saw the response that the armed forces, the army had there, really getting in and helping in that crisis.
What sacrifices do these men and women have to make?
I think the whole point of a sacrifice is it's about giving up in order to get something worthwhile. So in terms of giving up, it's around time, my time, Kevin's time, with me, with our son, doing other things outside of the day job. So I think that's something that has to be thought through. But on reflection, because it's something that Kevin is committed to and wants to do, and there's a bigger picture, it's worthwhile in that regard. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's easy, but it's worthwhile. So those would be the key things.
I'm Flight Lieutenant Petch from 42F King's Lynn Air Training Corps. I've been in position here since 2004, and I've got a cadet squadron of approximately 48 cadets at the moment. At the moment, there's more cadets actually in the country than there are personnel more air cadets than there are RAF personnel. So we are often the blue footprint of the RAF, and we support everything that the RAF does. So we help out with things like freedom parades, events that the RAF are on. And on the other side of that, the RAF support us. The skill sets that my cadets learn at cadets are used if they go into the forces, and also in any other career that they choose to take.
My civvy job is I'm a night porter over the weekends at Knights Hill Hotel. Do 3 nights a week, which is a Friday night, Saturday night and Sunday night. So I have a lot of spare time during the week, so I help volunteer here at the Bridge for Heroes, fundraising and doing other stuff, whatever they want me to do. And also I've just recently joined the RAF Reserves at RAF Mara, which is 2620 Squadron. I've always had an interest in the RAF. I mean, I love my planes, so going to a lot of air shows when I was a kid had me a keen eye planes and that, and always wanted to serve in the RAF. Never done it as a kid. I wish I had. Well, when I was younger, I wish I had done. But I saw a recruitment stand and got talking to him. Sounded really good, so I thought I'd give it a go while I've got the chance. I'm still a little bit young.
Armed Forces Day is a splendid opportunity for the community up and down the country at large to recognise and to celebrate what the armed forces do on behalf of our country. Of course, during the course of our service, some people lose their lives, and quite properly on Remembrance Sunday and Armistice Day in November we remember those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. But I think it's also important to celebrate those who serve, who have served and maybe want to serve in the future, to serve their country, to make sure that we stay in peace and security in the troubled times in which we live today.
I personally feel that you're doing such a fantastic job securing our country, making sure we're all safe, and I think you are all very, very brave.
Keep up the good work.
Just keep on doing the best you can, be the best you can. You are the best in the world.
Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a brilliant job.
The message to everybody is thank you. Thank you to those who are serving today in the Army, Navy, Air Force and Royal Marines. Thank you for your service, for what you're doing for our country. And to the population at large, thank you for supporting our men and women in uniform. Soldiers don't do difficult things because they just enjoy it or choose to do it. They do it on behalf of the nation, they do it on behalf of everyone. And therefore it's actually right that the general population does support our men and women in uniform. So thank you is a really important thing to say, and Armed Forces Week, Armed Forces Day provides a very good opportunity to do just that. So thank you, one and all.